You just saw me struggling to try to get a little essential oil open. I guess it's been a while. Happy Friday. Happy this day. Oof. Right, a little harkening back if you have, if it's been a while, and I'm sure it has because it has for me too. Little essential oil action of some clary sage, meant to sort of signal balance. And I've been thinking about signals, and specifically in this week, right? We had a new moon on Tuesday. And what it offered actually in that, and I did a couple of rituals in that with some friends, and both by myself, and it's still a good time to do it because I think it's still new moonish, so we're in the week, and I make a lot of exceptions for that. The ritual suggested that you sit and think and name 3 qualities that you mean to advance in your personal life, right? And in the way that you're this is my life, and I know it because of these 3 things. And I know it because these 3 things are kind of my work in progress, right? So you think about what those might be, whether sort of deepening your relationships with yourself, finding love with yourself, or sharing that with others, being better at communicating that, right? To draw a picture, right? To make a symbol or a sign, if you will, calling it a sigil, a representation, and have them around and visible for your daily meditation, which could be a glance, right? Allow yourself to sort of use that as a reminder. And I like to actually look at it more like I'm investigating sort of that desire, and seeing it as, whenever I look at my 3 sigils, as a clue, right? So I drew something and it kind of conjures up, why did I draw that, right? What made me think of going in this direction using that color, or just even going as far as making some kind of image that portrays that, and just kind of letting that just kind of stir you, right? So you don't always have to force your intellect to make up a plot. You can just allow clues to kind of keep infusing what you're doing as your personal practice. So one of mine is to cultivate a deeper sense of just kind of practicing wisdom, and not that I'm injecting or throwing any of my own wisdom at people, but just kind of feeling what does wisdom feel like tangibly? I know what it looks like right now because I drew a picture of some glasses. So we're going to move into some practice, and yoga can be very enlightening. So maybe one of your symbols comes through the shape of your body, right? So think about sort of how you bring your energy and spirit into the things you do, right? And if this is something you love, let it come out through the shapes that you make. Okay, we'll take a few breaths here with our eyes closed. You let the breath travel as it does, right? In and expand, and out and small and low, right? In and up, wide, and then out as you get more concentrated, right? In one more time as you allow it to just kind of touch you, and then stop at the top. Let it be held only just for a few breaths, just kind of almost feel that floatingness, like you're in space. And then feel yourself as it forms from that release into a shape that you're familiar with, right? On the exhale, we're more tactilely experienced to our person. Your hands, we return to a regular breath. Your hands come to your heart space, and you give yourself a moment to honor that you're moving into something deeply meaningful for you. Release your hands and open your eyes. We're going to the mat. I have a lot of essential oils in my hands right now. I'm feeling a little slippery. Okay, next week, Friday, the last Friday of this month, is the giveaway, right? So I have not given up on giveaways, right? I've got a little soon after that. It's hot weather, and I feel like in this visual, you can see a lot more of what's going on if I'm not wearing black pants, which I usually am. Okay, so when you get to your mat, come to face front. right? Just fixing the noise level, right? And we're just gently gonna pick up your left foot off the floor, left knee bends, and then shoot that left leg out, and then sweep it back to warrior three, right? We're gonna take your arms out to your sides, like an airplane, and you're just gently gonna take 3 little exhales. So this is the first exhale to fold in, and then inhale, just come right back up to your level version of warrior three. Exhale, lower your chest, lift your heel. Inhale, lift it to level. And then one more time on that exhale, folding, folding, folding. Let your hands touch, and then your left foot comes to meet the right. Okay? Inhale all the way up to stand. You take your arms up too. And then on your exhale, right knee bends, lift foot off the floor. And then next breath, just slide it back. Warrior three, right? And so the arms are really just sort of whatever pleases you in your balance, right? So take your next exhale as to kind of lean in your heart, your chest towards the floor. And you inhale and bring it back up. So we're just kind of putting our breath into a simple act, the streamline from shoulders to heel, that lifted leg, exhale down, and inhale up. And then one more time, go for a deeper dive, a stronger lift, and then when you're ready, the hands touch, right? They just mark the floor, right foot comes down to meet the left. That's good. Now we'll go for a flat back, inhale halfway up. Right, exhale, fold. Okay, and bend the knees, and we're gonna get a little bit more into the space that we were working on. I think this is last week and the week before, we were getting more of those helicopter arms, right? Turn your heart to the right, right arm reach back, and lower the right shoulder. Okay, legs are pretty balanced, right? Inhale through center, exhale back. This is deeply gonna warm up those lower traps into your lats here. Inhale back through center, and then on your exhale, fold. So immediately, right, we get into this huge channel of strength, comes up and down the sides of the back, right? They call that sort of our naughty energy. Not naughty, naughty, right? And it mostly just means sort of what fuels that spark of vitality, right? That sort of freeway of energy that runs up and down your spine. Okay, left foot steps back, low lunge. Your inhale goes up to warrior three, and then your exhale, heart goes down, heel goes up. Okay. Inhale, come all the way up, left knee lifts, and then exhale, sit to chair, and then follow your airplane arms, helicopter arms over to your right? So we're not hooking or landing or grabbing with anything in our hands. Mostly my arms, if you feel or know your own, are just kind of spreading out across your collarbones. Inhale through the middle, and then exhale, touch down. Woo! Right? Next breath, right foot steps back, low lunge first, and then inhale up, warrior three. Exhale, dive in, right heel up. And your inhale, right knee up. Woo! And your exhale, left leg lowers you to a chair pose. And this next inhale, arms open to the left, right? Left shoulder is dropping away from your left ear. So the tendency, right, is you get a little pinched up in there. And just kind of know that you pay attention to that. And we don't need it, so you can choose it away. Back through center on the inhale. And then on the exhale, fold. Woo! Super good. All right. Right foot's gonna step back again. So we're gonna turn over the right shoulder and you're gonna come to a wide straddle. Forward now. I've got my arms straight. Right, and then very softly, you're gonna turn the heels in and then bend the knees. Right, so we're gonna get to a collie squat. Hands come up to your knees. So Monday's class, which I am just so thoroughly still psyched by, it was a lot of sort of floor work that worked with a lot of core, so floor to core. You're gonna take your right hand and place it underneath your right shoulder. So I'm a little bit leaning to my right, which is fine if you wanna do fingertips. I'm on fingertips, but a flat hand works for you too. My left hand is just keeping my left knee where it should be so it doesn't fall in. Okay, my right foot is gonna come off the floor Shoot over to my left so I can sit. Awesome. Then you're gonna widen right knee over to your right or right leg. Sorry, I have to fix my camera or my position on my mat. So you have this left knee bent. You're gonna turn over your right shoulder. So you've got your little twist here. Left knee stays wide left. And then you're gonna unthread this to a three-legged dog. And you can go open hip. And then step right foot outside of right hand. This is a little bit more core work here. Right here, your hands are solid to the floor. Right knee is bent. You're gonna tuck your left knee towards your chin, chest. Right, in. Step it back. And then you're gonna sweep back, three-legged dog. Right, pull the knee in, tuck it underneath. It's gonna go down to sit. There you go. Bring your right hand back to the front, right? Pull that knee in and place the foot to the outside of the right hand. So you're back, and we're in our collie squat again, right? Switch sides. Left hand goes to the left inside of the foot, right? And you can tuck that left heel in, shoot it over to the right. You can touch the toe, right? And tap the booty down. We're still using all this kind of core initiation, stability. Woo. Left leg goes wide left. So if you don't tend to do a lot of happy baby or happy yogi shape, this is putting happy yogi into a functional action, which is to travel. Right, that's our function. Right, turn over your left shoulder, hands to the mat, left knee tucks in. So you can go back to a three-legged dog. Right, it's an open hip, so you get a chance to kind of put some breath into those spaces that tend to be closed from our work day, right? We don't spend a lot of time in three-legged dog doing other things in our lives, unless you're a yoga teacher, right? Left foot steps, outside left hand, so it's like a wide deep lunge, okay? And then the right knee tucks in towards your face. Super. Right foot steps back. Left leg goes back again, three-legged dog. You're gonna tuck it in and send it back, right? Here we go. So your left leg is back out in front of you, right? Right hand comes, yes, out in front of you so that you can tuck that left leg and place the foot again. So where we are, back to that. I might have done that less graceful than I had meant to. That's okay. We're back to our little collie squat. Here's another one that we did this week. Turn over your right shoulder, left knee bends. Right, open up to your open arms, and then remember, if you were here on Wednesday, right, we sucked in the belly, right, so you get really sort of caved in, small waistline, and then straighten the leg, get more upright, and now turn over your right shoulder, and then pull that right hand back towards your back heel. Okay, when you come back through the middle, you're actually gonna step up to that warrior three. On your right foot standing, left heel lifting, and full dive, grace, into the heart, into that sort of diving version of a standing split. Whew. Come up to stand. Oh. Left knee lifts. Right leg lowers you to sit to chair. And then both legs straighten as you forward. Okay, no big deal, right? Left foot steps back. We're gonna come up around first to your collie squat. Okay, so some reflections. If you hadn't noticed yourself here, and maybe you can notice now, right? Body has been, maybe if you've been with me, right? So a lot of you really sort of been championing throughing, and thank you through the months. We've come into a good place of strength, right? So we have not necessarily diminished or deconditioned the work that we've been doing when we were in classes. We might even have advanced, right? So you're over the left shoulder, and it's that right knee bent here. So this is gonna give you that room to kind of scoop the pelvis, to pull the belly in, right? So it's super, super strong here, and then straighten that back leg. Belly stays in. You're open with the heart, open through the arms. Your exhale is over the left shoulder. Still programmed pretty well. You may even press back through that left hand a little bit more. Remember, shoulder drop away from the ear, right? Your inhale, we come back through. Up to warrior three, and then dive into that left knee, right? Up through the arms or wherever the arms need to be. Some people like to just kind of steady the self by keeping the hands at the hips as a reference, right? A clue. Okay? When you come up to stand, right knee lifts, left leg lowers you to chair. Take a big inhale here. This exhale, legs straighten by choice, right? So you motor, you work those legs to get them straight. So it's not just kind of depending on the weight shift, right? So all of this is kind of facilitated by your best interests, right? Your interests. All right, inhale to a flat back. On your exhale, knees bend, hands touch. Hop, step, or jump, you choose. Knees to the floor first. So shins to the mat. Lift the chest, look forward, right? Another thing that we sort of worked from Monday, I think it was Monday, it might have been Sunday, is the chest open and the sort of clearance of the spine, right? The tendency here is we get really rounded, right? So we focus on the core abs flexion there. This one's a little bit more about the extension. So when you start to bend your elbows, you go right into your chaturanga and most of your body is already there. It's just about getting those legs back where you need them, okay? So that's kind of a big chest push. Come forward for your first cobra pose. Think of that chair pose where we're helicopter tucking the arm back. Do that with your right shoulder. All right, sweep it over your left shoulder. Super. Back through the center. You're in down dog. Woo, right foot steps outside right hand. Pretty nice. Left knee is going to tuck in towards your face. And then put that knee on the floor right there. This is going to be tricky, so now you're going to chaturanga the arms and half crow your right leg. Left knee is still bent. Straighten the arms, right foot lands. Lift that left knee, left shin tuck, left foot steps back. Sweet. Okay, right leg's going to go back. Open hip, three-legged dog. That's cute, right? Very gently here, you're going to tuck that knee, take it over, and left knee bends, right leg up. So this is just the back of what we just did. Sit. You're going to take right leg out to right. There you are. And then you're going to turn again over that right shoulder. So you're going to get a nice deep tuck. This is going to bring, this is cute, right knee up your left upper arm, bend the elbow. Right, so left leg is going to straighten, right knee is going to bend, and there you go. Awesome, right? If you wanted, you could lift the left leg. Okay, left foot touch, right leg back, open hip, three-legged dog. And then again, this one's right foot steps between the hands. Come up to warrior three, and dive into your right leg. Pretty awesome. Okay, come up to stand. Left knee lifts. Sit down to chair pose. Woo, this is messing up my hair. Thought I had a good look today. Right? A little bit deeper sit into your chair pose and just kind of enjoying the feel of, I don't want to call it as much, it is intensity, right? Let's not discard the fact that this is not simple, right? Sorry. But this is also like kind of the intensity that we stepped into, right? We asked for this maybe. Straighten the legs and fold. And then enjoy this as you can. Be strong towards your thighs, right? Don't let gravity be the force that's pulling you, right? So you're working towards yourself, not by way of someone else being responsible for pushing you into it, right? Even though I'm kind of doing a yoga bully stuff, right? Right? Inhale to a flat back, halfway. Your exhale, hands plant. This is again, go knees to the floor, super good. And remember, do that little bit of sort of the arch of the back, right? Chest lifts. And then just for a good balance, then tuck and go into the roundness, right? Belly pulls in, you see your belly button as you look back, chin tucks. Whew. And then you find that happy medium as you spread out, lengthen the energy of your spine, push into the floor, elbows bend, chest activates, and then you're in chaturanga. Right? Up dog. Or cobra, tuck the left shoulder, keep it back, tuck the right shoulder, keep it back, balance the head. Down dog. Pretty awesome. All right, so here's our little funky version of what we're doing. Left leg lifts, hip open, left foot step, outside left hand. Okay, right knee tuck in towards the face so that goes streamline, then right knee lands to the floor. Okay, I'm gonna face front just in case you're kind of feeling a little confused. Whoa, the screen looks so pink. So your knee is hugging your left upper arm. When you pitch forward, your foot comes off the floor, so you have a supported version of a Kundalini, right? And then when you straighten the arm, the foot goes back, and you can pull that right knee back up and towards your chest, right? So back to the core, step it back, and slide it back, open hip. Okay, this one takes you to the floor, right? Left knee comes in, tucks in, right knee bends, left leg, butt, leg to the side. Whew. All right, so you get your little moment to check. So this one is sort of the wildest route into this, what would sort of seem like we're going into a side crow, right? A twisted side crow with a little bit more of the floor to kind of give us a shove up into it. So we're proficient. Turn over your left shoulder again. There are your hands. Right foot is a nice little kind of like a propulsion, right? You push down into that. You can feel your butt pick up. Your right hand's already on the floor. Left knee is already where you need it to be. You just have to place it right there on your tricep. Upper knee. Right leg straightens. Right, lean in. Maybe right leg lifts. Put that right foot down. Woo, that three-legged dog. Open hip. Kitty. Place that foot between the hands. Nice. Come up, warrior three, and then dive in a little bit deeper. Cute. Right, take it up to stand. Right knee lifts. Ooh, yeah. Left leg lowers you down. You're in chair. Let's take a flat back here. Nice, open, wide open hands. Pull them back. All right, we're gonna go for a little shoulder stretch because that's been a lot. Hands, fingers interlace. Bend your knees, push your butt back. So try to pull the knees back too. Bring your chest down towards your knees. Tuck your chin. And then push your arms away from the shoulders, right? Keep the neck long. I know it's a lot of instruction. The instruction, right? You hear the instruction that's for you, right? So I know that I can be a little wordy, but I want to make sure that it's there for everyone. So whichever part of that is your clue or your way in, right? It's your gift. Right? Keep your fingers interlaced, press into the feet so you come up. And when you come up, you get that standing back. Lift to the chin, lift to the arms as you come upright, hands to your heart, right foot off the floor. Here's a little fun that we haven't sort of tapped into for a while. Open your right knee wide right. You're going to very softly step this back so you get into your warrior one shape. And then you're going to turn it to sit into your little center shape, right? Right hand goes to the inside of that right knee and left arm is going to reach over to your left. Awesome. Here's our little sneaky bit. So this is kind of our grand finale move. You're going to straighten the left leg, reach your left hand forward, tuck your right arm right underneath your right leg, and then sweep that into your Kundalini. So half crow on the right leg, perhaps lifted in the left leg, and then left foot back. Three-legged dog. Awesome. Come forward, tuck the knee, sit. Right leg is up, but take your right leg right. We're going to add this. Right hand, take a helicopter to hold your left leg, and then left arm reaching over towards your right foot. Whew. Widen the left knee. And then let that right shoulder really rest and press down into the top of that right thigh, maybe the inside of the right thigh. Feel your exhale really touch that left hip, tapping it down. Whew. Take it up. OMG, right? This one's going to take that left knee in so that you can go over for a moment to reach to that right leg. So this one's going to be a sort of a really sort of a wild and special moment as a finish for this side. Like I said, grand finale. Both knees are going to squeeze together and you're gonna press off the floor and come up to a side crow. I have no idea how this is gonna look, so trust me that I'll be surprised too. So your hands are ready. You already know this really wacky one where a knee is going up that left upper arm. Both knees are just gonna kind of follow you. You've got this, right? So hands lean forward, tuck, both knees together. Then from here, a fun thing, you can either take the feet to the floor or you can unravel that. Sorry for your neighbors. Chaturanga to up dog, back to down dog. No big deal, right? Look forward to your hands. Now you're gonna hop your feet to your thumbs, to your hands. Nice and sweet. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Okay, inhale all the way up. Hands to the heart. Left knee lifts. Left knee open, right? So you think about this, all this little sort of high floating, diving warrior threes give you this kind of grace. We've been doing a lot of these little tombe fallbacks, right? Into warrior one. That's cute. And then you land yourself half moon pose, or sorry, Kali squat. Awesome. Left hand to the inside of that left foot. Right arm reaching. So this is kind of like a slide and a glide. And you know, in a perfect world, this all happens on your mat, but we don't live in a perfect world, we know that. So this is an opportunity to just kind of give yourself room to step outside of the box, right? So this is not, I don't serve you a sort of a canned class. Sorry if that's what you're looking for, right? If you're new to me, right, you can already tell that that's not this. Right hand reach, right leg lands, right hand, right leg straightens, left arm kind of hooks under that left leg so the heel can go up, and then you can Kundalini that, right? So half crow, to lean, to lift, to touch, to back. Three-legged dog, looking good. Right, here's your tuck. Tuck it under, and it's all coming sweet and together. To the butt, knees together, to the side. Awesome. Now, left hand to right ankle or shin, anywhere high or low, right? Reach wide through that right knee, reach wide through that right pinky toe, even down through the back of your right butt, and then lean wide to your left, let your breath go, it's hard to talk. Right arm reaching, right? Consider it, this could be a pump, right? So you can bend that elbow, get secure in your side, because this is a lot of stretch. And then from the glutes, right, you take your breath out through the fingers, possibly to the toes, right? And let that kind of sink in a little bit. Really find yourself in this shape, right? Not suggesting that you're lost. Whew. Heel press down, right arm takes you up. Collect yourself and turn that knee down. It's kind of a nice relief because we don't do this a lot with the leg as far as like a position that we kind of weight bear or hold, because this is weird for the hip and the knee. But for right now, it's fine because it's a floating leg. You're going to use your upper body strength, right? Arms and strength and shoulders, hands and breath as you dive into your hands to your left. Left knee is coming up the right upper arm. Both knees together for a side crow, right? So it's like you're taking a big inhale. On your exhale, you dive in and you lift up, right? That's cute and fun. You decide how you want to rotate chaturanga. That's not a very pretty rotation. That's okay, right? Up dog. Enjoy up dog for a second, right here. Take in some notes, right? Is there anything, a message, maybe a clarification in your hands, in your chest, right? If your chest is way back here, but you're trying to crank your neck into a back bend, see what happens if you just soften, right? So I'm not asking you to let go or reduce your concentration, but just sort of see where something might be too bound up. Elbows, right? Your breath, your jaw, right? Your thoughts. Oh my goodness, down dog. All righty, here's our handstand balance for today. We're gonna go just little bunny hops with one leg up and one leg down, right? You're gonna choose who starts first, who goes up, who stays down. I have my left leg up, and notice right? We're so strong in our glutes and we love open hip three-legged dog that we go there immediately. This one is centralized towards your center. So you have to square the hips. So, right, you can't see my left hip because it's balanced with my right hip right now. We're going bunny hops on that right leg. So the right knee bends a little bit, look forward, hop a couple inches forward. Heart goes forward between the thumbs, eyes to hop, pretty cute. Nice and calm, hop, even closer, right? And then one more little hop. Maybe that slowly gives you a little kind of glimmer to feet together, right? To handstand, to lift your chest halfway, and to exhale and fold. Okie dokie. Hands plant, hop, step, or jump. Chaturanga, to up dog, back to down dog. Other leg is up. Right, so I'm going right leg up now. Right, so we got another opportunity, and you may have sort of picked your dominant leg as your lifting leg before, and you may even notice right here you've got a little secret to your other side. Right, same idea, eyes forward, little bend of that leg that's on the floor, little bunny hop, right leg to the side. Right, earlier we were doing donkey kicks, right? So we're doing bunny hops now, right? Little hop, reach out through the arms, fill up through the low back. 2 more, like that. Little hop, maybe closer. It might have landed right where you just were, mine too. And then 1 more, same idea. Foot down, whoa, that was bubbly. And then both feet are down, right? And the knees, sit nice and low. Right, a little malasana squat. And then wrap your arms around, straighten the legs and fold in deeper. A little reverse from that. Bend the knees, malasana squat. Straighten the legs, come up to stand. Release the arms. This is our final back bend. Take your hands back, palms to face forward. Catch your dizziness. Hands to the back of thighs. Glutes to squeeze. Chest to peel open. Right? And just kind of let the message be clear. It's right there for you. Maybe this is to breathe more. Can you relax your jaw more, your neck, your eyes? Right? Press down to the feet so when you come up, it's a rise and not a pinch of the back. Ooh. Couple little rolls out the shoulders, right? Pedal them back, pedal them back. We're going to talk about this very much. And then we're going to pedal them forward, pedal them forward, pedal them forward. Right? I'm so sweaty. This is fine. And then here's another thing. Shake your hands, right? Especially your wrists, right? Your fingers, all that good stuff. And then take a seat. Okay, come to your tall seated position again. And close your eyes for just a moment. Again, the clarity of a clue doesn't need to be described by your intellect. Give yourself permission to just let a message kind of be conveyed and to stand for what it means, right? An image, a symbol, right? If you have a gift that someone once gave you recently or not so recently, you know, when you look at that gift, it makes you think of that sweetness, that person having a deep investment in knowing you or wanting to treat you or to make you feel happy or good or recognized, loved, whatever that is, right? That's what this imagery is like, right? It's not about going into the word descriptions. It's in the description of the feel and how it fits, right? Fitting into the puzzle, the curiosity, the unknown for which we're just tapping into constantly, the building blocks, stacking, forming, enjoying, right? We don't find those clues by being passive or disengaged, right? This is deep work, right? It's not even that complex. Just being open and aware. Let your hands come to your heart. We recognize this place, and we feel this place connected through whatever bandwidth you're on, right? Whatever day this is. Be well. Namaste. Thanks for coming, everyone. Stay cute. Talk soon. Right? Keep moving. Right? That's like the message. Right? Make some symbols, some sigils. Make it show. Make it loud and proud. Right? Raise your freak flag. Tomorrow, 12 noon. Actual Zoom. Actually, not happening tomorrow. This is a surprise to everyone, including myself. So we'll see you Sunday at 11:30 a.m. Right here. Bye bye. Happy holidays.